Hi, my name is Caleb Long. I use he, him pronouns. I'm from Marble Hill, Missouri originally, and I'm a theater artist. I went to a very small high school. I graduated with 44 kids. Same middle school, elementary was all the same building. I went to school at a conservatory, college at a conservatory for theater, and so I got my degree in musical theater with a minor in wig and makeup design. Um, I can't say that it necessarily has affected my day to day life yet, but it's definitely affected how I view things going forward. So I almost feel that, not that straight people are my enemy, but like it's starting to feel a little more like gay versus straight is becoming more of a divide, or queer versus straight, I should say, just in general. It's becoming more of a divide and more of a name tag or like a calling card than just a part of someone. Yeah, I think that at the end of the day, if the parents don't know, there's a reason. And I can't imagine a world where it's a teacher's job to tell the parents that their child is queer. That should definitely be a conversation between the child and the parents. And whether we think it's for their own good or not, it's just not. It's not the school's business, quite frankly. I definitely think that it would be shameful almost because on top of it's already hard to come out to your parents, and so when you add this level of shame that someone had to tell your parents, like it was such a big deal that your parents had to be alerted, I instead of something that should be celebrated, quite honestly, like you have finally unlocked this, you figured something out about yourself, but instead there's just a complete like worry and kind of freak out about the situation. um, and I think that compacted with just all the other emotions of coming out is going to, one, deter a lot of people from even exploring that parts of themselves, but also deter the people who know from coming out, which just adds to a lot of depression and anxiety throughout life, which sucks. To be honest, as a theater artist, there are just more queer people in the field because it is a field where you get to express a lot of yourself and are celebrated for expressing parts of yourself. And so I think that just naturally attracts a lot of queer people. But so with that said, it would be very hard to enforce that in a theater perspective for sure because 90% of the students wouldn't get to express themselves in the way that they could, and it would make training them to express other people's true selves through acting or dance or whatever to be able to reach that but have to like hold yourself back in ways I would be like impossible essentially. I think that in the brains of these legislators who are bringing these bills to light and kind of fighting this good fight that they think that they're fighting, um, are causing so much harm to not only the people that they're harming, obviously, but also to the like people slash religion or brand or whatever that they're representing. And I think that they really are not grasping how detrimental this is, not only to queer people's day to day life, but also how they are going to be viewed by the rest of society. And I truly believe that they all think that they are doing good. And I don't think that anyone would act this way unless they thought it was the right thing. But they have not done enough research or opened their eyes enough to really realize what the right thing is for everyone, not just for their religion. The majority of your money for the state comes from two cities, Kansas City and St. Louis City. And the majority of queer people in Missouri flock to these places because they're more accepted there. If you make Missouri a place where we can't exist, we'll leave, hopefully, if we can. And then you'll not have any money. So maybe think about that, if that helps your Republican agenda.
Well, thank you, Caleb. That
Of
was
course.
all my questions. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.